Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to a little bit of yoga, courtesy of Balance Gym. Look at this sweat. Jess, you killed it. Thank you so much for an awesome class. And also, a shout out of thanks to Balance Gym for keeping us live while, things are crazy town. One of the great things about yoga is that it helps you figure out how to create an abode for your mind, using the body as the home. We all have a body, we all can feel a body, and our goal is to put a little bit of space between our thoughts and our body. We all have a mind, we're all making thoughts all the time, it's what a mind does. But sometimes our biases get in the way of things as they actually are. Yoga is a practice for embodying and coming home to this little lab that we all have, full of feelings. Let's take a second. First off, let's cool down if you were just participating in Jess's workout. By the way, how awesome is Jess? I just want to take a second. I love Jess's class at Balance Gym. I love talking to her. I think she's brilliant. She's gorgeous. But when we're able to get in person, she is has a great eye. She's one of the best cheerleaders around. And I think she's a great buddy. So there's my shout out to Jess. So guys, come and have a seat. You can use a mat, you can get a block, you can have, a yoga mat, a meditation cushion. Get whatever you've got and just sit down for a second. We're gonna work on a diaphragmatic breath. And we're gonna work on a relaxing diaphragmatic breath. So establish a seat, however you wanna sit, and sit well. As my first great yoga teacher, Christina Mays, used to tell me, any time is a good time for good posture, but particularly right now. So sit well. We're gonna inhale into our diaphragm and let the diaphragm, this thin muscle that is on the underside of the rib cage, we're gonna inhale and let it push down into our abdomen. We're going to feel the soft tissue change in the abdomen. And as you exhale, we're going to let the belly pull back and up. Good morning, everybody. Inhale, let the diaphragm press down, let the belly swell a bit. And then as you exhale, feel the belly pull back in and go up. Inhale into your abdomen, 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's so simple. Inhale. And exhale. Let's do one more like that. Inhale. And exhale. Yoga is fantastic, kick-ass bodyweight exercise. Love that about it. It also is a wonderful way to help regulate your nervous system, taking automatic functions and bringing a little bit of attention to them. It's like hacking your nervous system so that your distress tolerance goes up and up and up. Here, what we're going to focus on is our balance. So as we get up, go ahead and see if you have a wall nearby, or better yet, go get a broom or something that you can hold on to. Here I am with my trusty dowel. And we're gonna stand nice and tall, and we'll use either the wall or a dowel to help find our balance. Stand up nice and tall. We're gonna go through some hip rotations. We're gonna flex our right hip. That means we're bringing the thigh closer to the abdomen. And then from here, we're gonna A-B duct and externally rotate that hip. So first, externally rotate it. Notice how my heel turns up. And now A-B duct. Take the thigh out to the side, firm your abdomen, and now internally rotate your hip. Do you see how my heel is trying to come up? Hold this here, keep your abs firm, and push the knee back into extension. The hip back into extension. Try not to come forward. From here, we're gonna AD duct. That means to bring the thighs closer together. I'm saying like AB and AD duct because it's hard for me to remember. So we're gonna, from here, AB duct the hip. That means take it away. And now we're going to externally rotate and flex the hip. That means bring the thigh closer to the waistline. And then we're going to bring the thigh into that nice adduction position. Let's extend the hip, flex the hip, externally rotate, abduct, internally rotate, extend, try not to wobble in the middle, and bring your knees together, like a lady. Abduct the hip, externally rotate and flex, adduct, extend. That's enough, let's switch our sides. This pole makes me feel so tough. Okay, flex your left leg. Not typically the pole that I go looking for when watching web videos, but here we are. Flex your left hip, externally rotate your left hip, and now abduct your left hip. Can you flex a little more? Flex on it, yeah. Internally rotate so you can get that heel to come up. And now push the thigh back. Try not to come forward, so now we're in extension. From here, we're gonna adduct the hip, touching knee to knee, and now we'll abduct the hip, knee away from knee. Externally rotate, roll that left inner thigh up and out, left outer thigh down, and now flex the hip, bring it up. Now bring your left knee into the midline, adducting, and we'll extend here for good measure. Flex the hip, externally rotate, abduct, internally rotate, extend, adduct. One more round like that, please. Abduct, externally rotate, flex, adduct. Last round, out, up, out, around, push it back, touch, back out, externally rotate, flex, bring it in, hand. That's enough. Release. Feeling so good. Now that we've got our hips mobilized a little bit, I want to get the neck and shoulders some. So here, let's inhale and upwardly rotate the shoulders. Bring the arms together overhead. See if you can interlace all 10 fingers up to the webbing and release your pointer finger. Pew! Charlie's Angels position. Okay, try not to hit the wall behind you, says me. Bring your feet a little bit together and try to imagine that you're going to squeeze your ears with your arms. And if I have really bendy people out there, maybe try to move the arms a little bit further back. Press down through your waistline into your feet. Use your diaphragm. Squeeze your buttocks. And now reach over to the right. Hold here. What do you feel? Can you stabilize the midline? Do you feel like your breath is a little labored? Can you breathe into your left-hand side of your body? Can you go a little further? Can you do it without bending your elbows or your knees? How far would you like to go? Inhale and come up. Assess your feet, good, they're where you left them. Reach straight up the middle, squeeze your buttocks, and now side bend your body to the left. Try not to let your shoulders compensate for tightness and steal from your spine. So keep those arms straight, be honest, lift the chest up, squeeze your glutes like you're holding a penny back there. Push the hips to the right and reach to the left. In this economy right now, you might really need to squeeze that butt extra hard. Keep your pennies. Keep reaching, chest lifting, left waist squeezing. Go as far as you care to go. And we'll inhale to come on up. Pause and exhale. Give yourself a big bear hug. Hug tight. From here, bring your elbows into your waistline. Tuck your chin in. And now, with a minimal amount of shifting in your hips, take your elbows over to the right, pressing them down to that front right pocket, and then stack your left shoulder on top of the right. A little side bend there. Keep your glutes squeezed. We're trying to isolate our T-spine. And then lift the chest up. Your T-spine is that upper rib cage thoracic spine. Keep your glutes squeezed, lower back strong, and now stack your right shoulder on top of your left. And now bring your elbows to that front left pocket, and then bring them into center. We'll come up, we'll go back down, and we go out the way that we came in. So we're gonna bring these elbows to that left front pocket, and now we're gonna stack right shoulder on top of left. And now we're gonna bring that chest up to the ceiling. High ceiling. It is a high ceiling. And we're gonna stack the left shoulder on top of the right. Keep your belly firm, Mr. Hall. Bring those elbows to the right front pocket, middle, and up. Release. Feeling so good. So we've gotten our shoulders a little bit, we've gotten our hips and spine a little bit. Now, let's go ahead and move through a little bit of a sun salutation sequence. We're gonna stop in tabletop or plank as you see fit, and we'll lower down to the floor. You can hold chaturanga, so either plank or tabletop in a middle section, or coming half down or coming half down. You can go all the way down if you'd like. Sun salutation A sequence. Inhale, reach your arms up over your head. let the hands come together and look up at your thumbs. Exhale, bring your hands down to the ground. Feel free to bend your knees or separate them some so that you can get those hands down to the ground with some ease. Relax your head. Inhale, put the weight into your hands and lift the head up. You might even come to your tippy fingers to get a little bit of lift in the chest. And now find a place where you can put your hands down strongly on the ground. Feel the weight in the hands and then step the legs back into your plank, your quadruped, or lower down to the push-up, or keep your knees on the ground for the push-up. And then inhale into a little bit of a spine extension. So the elbows can be bent, the knees can stay down, or the knees can be up, the chest lifts. And for those that want to see the ceiling, good luck to you. You know, I say look for the back wall, and that might be useful too. Always someplace to go. And downward facing dog when you're ready. So here, you're trying to even out your weight. So you might need to bend the knees a little bit here to play around, to get that back long. Some of us need to stick our butt up. Some need to make our lower back stretch out by taking the tailbone down. Either way, you want to feel your thighs, the front and the back, and the abdomen, and the glutes all working here. Not to mention, of course, the shoulders. Now to step forward, look forward, and start walking your feet up until you can't walk up anymore. The hands are going to probably try to come off the ground. Don't let them, really push into them. And when you can't get up anymore, you stop. Just like that. Lift your head up, put your heels down. Now, reach those arms way back behind you, but keep your middle fingers forward. You can relax the head down, and then inhale. Reach those arms all the way up over your head. Breathe well. And exhale the hands to the sides. Can you keep the breath in the nose? Here we go again. I'm going to pick up the pace some. Inhale, swim the arms up, look up. Exhale, swim the arms down, push down. Inhale, get that lift in the chest, but the push in the hands is important too. And then from here, step back or jump back and lower down halfway if you'd like. Inhale and bend your back. And then exhale, down dog. Can you see your belly button in the down dog position? Listen, I can think of 2 good reasons you may not be able to see your belly button, and that's okay, but that little tuck of the chin to stretch the back of the neck, that's crucial. Have another breath here. And then exhale, look forward. This time I want us to try to jump to where we found our feet the last time. On your inhale, jump to where you found the feet last time, head up. And now exhale, reach way back. Inhale, swim those arms up over the head, reach up and look up. And exhale, hands to the sides. Practitioners, athletes, remember where you left your hands. I want them back there again. Inhale, swim the arms up, look up. Exhale, hands down to the ground, find your sweet spot. Inhale, head up, weight in those hands, get ready. See if you can land in your push-up. Exhale. Good. Inhale, bend your back however you'd like to do that. And then exhale, down dog. You can hold your down dog for a few breaths. And what we're going to do now is try to jump those feet right back to where we found them. About halfway up. So look forward, bend your knees, get ready, and spring on an inhale. Find your feet on the ground, head up. Exhale, take the head back, the head down and the arms back. Inhale, reach those arms way up. Look up, high thumbs. Exhale, hands to the sides. I'm going to pick up the pace with that one a little bit. If you can jump those feet even further forward or slow down your descent even a little bit more, give it a try. It should feel really, really good. Here we go. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, head up. Exhale, step or jump back, lower down. Inhale, back bending. Exhale, downward facing. Breathe here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. When you're ready, on your inhale, step or jump your feet forward to the top of the mat. Ready? Inhale. How far can you get and how slow? And then exhale and fold. Inhale, reach up. Swim those arms up. Squeeze your butt. Look at your thumbs. And exhale your hands to your sides. Okay, so now on our next one, we're gonna try a little Demi squat position. It looks a little bit like the prisoner walks that Jess was doing, except we want our thighs together-ish and our arms up instead of together at the head. What do I mean by that? Come on in, and we're gonna flex this hip a bit so that we bring the spine and the thigh closer together, but then we're gonna firm the abdomen and find a somewhat neutrally braced spine. The knees are about flexed, the ankles are dorsiflexed, the arms can come to the sides, and then we'll bring them a little forward. Touch your hands together, so 80 duck those arms, those shoulders, push your hands together, try to lock out your elbows, and without changing this part of your skeleton, bring this arm up, and it'll stop where it stops. If you want to get a little lower, you can. If you want to reach a little more, you can. Take a deep breath. And let's stand up and release on an exhale. We're going to see that position, and then we're going to see two more positions, the Utkatasana, chair pose, and the warrior posture. So here, we're going to inhale, bend our knees, come into the chair pose, pick up your right hip, put it down, pick up your left hip, hold it, send your left leg back, and then turn your left heel in and down. Look up at your thumbs and breathe. It took me a second, I'm so used to mirroring you guys, but I guess I don't need to with our camera. From here, we're gonna turn that back heel up and we'll just step forward, right back into our double bent knee position. Flex your right hip, extend your right hip, extend your right knee, touchdown. Pivot that heel in, chest up, look up. And then from here, we'll lift that heel up, we'll step it right up, and we'll stand up and release. It's that simple. Now, let's see if we can put together a nice simple little set of positions that are very similar to what we already did, but include those two new positions. On your inhale, bend your knees, bring the arms together and up, and then exhale and fold. Inhale your head up, your knees are welcome to be bent. Exhale, step or jump back, lower down. Inhale, back bending. Exhale, downward facing. Now, lunge your right leg forward between the hands, turn your left heel in and down, warrior one, Virabhadrasana, bring both arms up. Touch your hands, look at your thumbs. Exhale, bring those hands down, pick up your right leg, step it back, lower down. Inhale, bend your back. Exhale, downward dog. It's so nice to see all of you this morning. Left leg forward, right heel in and down, strong through your abdomen. Bring your arms up, reach up and look up. And then exhale, bring it right back down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. When you're ready, we're gonna jump forward. Looking forward, bend your knees. Inhale, step or jump. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend your knees, firm the abdomen, palms together, look up, and release. Feeling so good. Grab your dowel, hold it nice and tight. Bring it near the end of your mat. If you don't happen to have a dowel and you joined for the high intensity workout and you have a band of some kind nearby, grab it. If you have like an ex-husband's tie that you didn't burn, you can grab it. I don't know what, you still have it, crazy person. Or like a yoga strap or a mat carrier, really anything. How about a belt? Do you have a belt handy? Catch what you can catch. I'm gonna keep my dowel here. And we're gonna come to the middle of our mat and we're gonna separate our feet about hips distance wide. Come on down, bend your knees, bring your belly to your thigh, your chest to your knees, and your hands first to your big toes. Inhale your head up, shift that weight a little forward, and then exhale, fold. See if you can bring your belly closer to your thighs while you work your legs straighter. Draw the shoulders a little bit away from the ears to see if you can find some space in the neck, and then try to draw your biceps and your forearms closer together. Try to bring your forearm and your hand closer together. From here, inhale the head up, pause and exhale.
Take the hands, we're gonna get some wrist flexion now. Slide it under the foot. Wrist flexion, hand under the foot. Hey girl, under the foot. Head up, inhale. Exhale, head down, elbows bend. Belly firm, breathing. Hopefully your heart rate is slowing down, but if this is very hard on your legs and tummy, you're not alone. Inhale your head up. Pause and exhale. Grab your dowel or your rope. Take it behind your back. Catch it. And see if you can reach your arms over your head. For those that need more space to get better rotation, go wide. For those that need less space, go narrow. And for those that are like, man, I didn't go get anything when he asked me to, don't worry, it's fine. You can just take your hands like this. Your elbows might bend and you'll feel stuck, but this can feel pretty good too. Okay, inhale, come all the way back up. And let's see if we can hop our feet together. The next little bit is also pretty nice with a dowel. You can use the dowel here, or you can just kind of wing it to the best of your ability. One of the great things that one of my yoga teachers, David Garrigas, recommended to me long ago is use whatever you have available to do your practice. Don't feel limited or constrained, and I recommend that to you. You don't need a yoga block. You can use a jug of milk. You can use a coffee can. You can use an old shoe. Either way, we're gonna get to down dog. Get to down dog however you'd like it. I'm gonna cue you from there. Ready? Inhale. Exhale. Once you've made your way into down dog, let's grab this right leg and move it forward. We're gonna use our dowel here to get nice and tall. And from our lunge setup position, with our right leg forward, we're gonna bend our left knee. We're gonna catch our left foot with our hand, and we're gonna kick our hand for 5. Don't go anywhere. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now pull your heel off of your hand. Hold. 5. Don't use your hand to hold it there. 4, 3. Keep squeezing. 2, 1. Put your hand back. Push into your hand. 5. You should be getting a killer cramp. 4. Really try to open your knee joint from behind. 3, but don't let it go anywhere. 2, firm your abdomen. 1, now squeeze your heel closer to your buttock. Let go. 5. There should be something wonderful happening right here in the thigh. 2, 1. We're gonna do one more here, but this time we're gonna put our hand, we'll do 2 more. We'll put our hand right on the heel. If you can't quite reach your heel, grab something and push. Whatever you've got. Push the heel into the hand for 5, 4. You're not gonna go anywhere. 3, 2. Now move your hand 1 and squeeze. Maybe it went somewhere. Move into your new space and squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze again, hold. For those that would like a bonus challenge from right here, step up. And we'll step our other leg back, finding ourselves with our left leg forward. Hold onto your dowel. It doesn't really matter what side you use. Hold onto your broomstick, and we're gonna flex this left knee pretty strongly. We're gonna catch, this right knee pretty strongly. We're gonna catch it, we're gonna kick our own hand for 5, 4, 3, 2, and now try to pull the heel off the hand. Move the hand. 5, 4. Get a good squeeze right here at the back of the knee, hamstring, calf. 2, 1. Catch again. Kick. 5, 4. Keep your belly forward. 3. Abs firm. 2, 1. Squeeze now. 5. Squeeze that heel to the buttock. 4. Fight for it. Breathe. 3. How's your breath? 2, and 1. Put your hand on your foot, or use that prop that you'd like and squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, and now move the hand. See if you can get some more space. Hold it here. Firm the abdomen. One more time. Put that hand back on the heel. Push the heel into the hand. The hand doesn't go anywhere. You're gonna feel something crazy going on. Move the hand and squeeze. Keep this new range. See if you can put weight in this front leg and stand right up. Okay. We can abscond or abandon this little bit of work, this dowel, and we're gonna come down into a nice tabletop quadruped position. One more time.
We got our legs. Let's just have a nice little stretch over this front left leg. Keeping that right leg back, straighten out your left leg, and fold forward. When I say that, what I really mean here is press your sternum towards your heel. Try to turn your butt up so that the work goes right into that hamstring. Wonderful, we'll switch. I'm trying to get that back knee at about 90. I'm not worried about getting too close to my leg necessarily, so much as I'm thinking about pulling this buttock back while reaching that heel forward, so as to stretch right into this hamstring, turning on this lovely quadricep. Chest is up. That feels like a good amount of work for us so far today. I don't know if you got a little sweaty, but I got a little sweaty with Jess and with all those sun salutations. Guys, I'm going to be here throughout the next 2 weeks. I want you to tune in. That sun salutation sequence that we did today, let me know, was it the right pace for you? Was it a little bit too strong? I'm hoping that I'm capturing a lot of you guys in the net who maybe haven't come to one of the yoga classes at Balance. I teach to a wide margin so that there are folks sort of doing their own thing at their own pace, and other folks are doing their own thing at their own pace. Regardless of what that pace is for you, I want to find a middle way that we all feel good practicing together. So help me help you. Let me know what's going on. Also, tune in. You have killer classes coming up. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy that your hamstrings feel good. Good. I want to just take a moment before we leave and take a few breaths together. Yoga is an ancient science for self-improvement and discovery. One of the things that you have to do to improve is discover areas that are ripe for improvement. And that can be a very daunting task. Discipline, dedication, kindness, compassion, all of these are key metrics that yoga should help enliven. Here, take a second, close your eyes. I'm not looking. I can't see anyway. Take a second, close your eyes, look on the inside. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Thank yourself for making a little bit of time for tuning in today. Think now about one activity that you took care of yesterday that's going to make today so much easier. Thank that version of yourself. And take a moment and thank everyone who tuned in for their digital support in this time where we could maybe stand for some support. And then thank yourself again. Guys, nama is the verb to bow in Sanskrit, and te is the familiar form of the word you. You may have heard the expression namaste thrown around. It means I bow to you. It's a salutation like aloha. In South India, it's a very, very common greeting. Namaste. And so to you I say, namaste. Guys, tune in soon. I'll see you soon. Stay safe out there. Bye.